According to Islam, cities should remind you of Allah. While walking through them, it should connect you to the Almighty Creator. There should be a connection with nature. The concepts, symbols, and colors should be considered. The effects of seeing certain shapes, such as triangles, wavy shapes, dead ends, etc., must be understood. Human beings have always drawn the earth square throughout history. Why? It is interesting whether he was in the undiscovered continent of America, or in Egypt or Iran, he still drew the earth as a square, the sky as a circle, and the cave as a triangle. Since it was unlikely that they had any contacts, it had to be inspired and rooted from a common element. We must recognize this principle. Islamic architecture goes after these things. Many hematopoietic fruits are red, but their redness has nothing to do with blood redness. Who gives you codes and alarms to eat red fruit for your blood? Isn't this a masterpiece? Isn't it the ayat Allah, a sign from God? Look at the shape of a walnut. It is like the shape of the brain and is also beneficial for the brain. There are many examples. Over time, we came to the conclusion that our vegetables must include radish. Why? Because red and green vegetables on the table is appetizing. When psychologists want to blind someone's appetite and lose weight, they recommend him/her to eat on a blue table in a blue dish. Choose a blue praying rug and you feel more connected while praying orientation of the city. It is important in which direction and on what basis and center the city is built. The moral and spiritual atmosphere should also be observed, and the size of neighboring units should be considered. Did you know that in Islamic architecture, the door of your house should not open to the main street? Not at all. It means that every street must have an alley, so you open the door to the alley. There should not be traffic in front of your door. You have no right to block the path, etc. When our Imam of the time, Mahdi, comes, he will still be concerned with architecture. The Imam will even fix the gutters that pour water into the street. There will be reforms to this extent. Do you really throw something you don't need in common areas? From here you can understand how bad it is to violate the common and shared places like parking lots and stairs. Sometimes you see people put packages at the door of the elevator so that the door will not be closed and keep the elevator door open for a long time, while the other person on the other floor keeps pressing the elevator button and maybe he is in a hurry or she is sick. Is it understood that these are haq al-nas, the right of people? Sometimes, if you remind them, they give you a dirty look. We are Muslims. And many years ago, Islam gave warnings about the rights of neighbors and the culture of living in the same house. There are hadiths about the qualities of a city, its security, its vitality, its visual harmony, and its boundaries.